In our previous video, we discussed the Book of Adventures for Robinson Crusoe and gave a brief overview for two of the new scenarios that can be found inside. Players were tasked with swaying TV audiences and attempting to cure their sick parent before they ran out of time. And in this video, we want to highlight two new scenarios that can be found in the Book of Adventures. The first scenario is Get to the Choppa, submitted by Kurt Van Heuvel, better known as the Vitruvian Gamer. And in this scenario, players are a part of an organization that protects the heritage of Munca Island. The peace and tranquility of the island is disrupted when a group of tomb raiders calling themselves the Beasts decides to pillage the island. Players have to stop them before they take all of the island's important artifacts and escape. And during the game, you have to track the number of artifacts pillaged by the thieves, who are represented by beast cards. If you catch the invaders before they take all the artifacts, you'll gain precious discoveries, but if enough raiders escape with their newfound treasure, you lose. In our next scenario, players have to use their detective skills to unravel a mystery that has stumped investigators and scientists alike for generations. You came to a hotel, lured by a particular article in the Inverness Courier. It seems like there's another case for your investigation. Your group will have to find out whether the Loch Ness Monster is a real creature or just a local legend. Your family name is at stake. If anyone can solve the mystery, you can, however, because among the Robinson family, no one is as clever or adept as Detective Alfred Robinson. The goal of this scenario is to gather testimony from the villagers who claim to have seen the Loch Ness Monster. Players have to gather clues and determine whether the stories are true or if the villagers' eyes have been playing tricks on them. This scenario presents an engaging story and brings an adventure unlike any other seen in Robinson Crusoe's past. Characters will interview villagers, follow leads, and have to fill in the role of not only a cryptid hunter, but a detective as well. In these gripping scenarios, players have to use all of their skills to achieve victory against difficult odds. In the second scenario, players have to solve a mystery of the deep, but in our next video, we'll travel to a much different terrain to search for a creature who lives in a more elevated climate and leaves an unmistakable mark. So make sure and come back to hear more about that in our next video. But until then, thanks so much for watching.